That's why it's hogged in the middle.
I think
As long as it has a purpose.
this one, boy, this is tough stuff to work. You know, the knots in it, and I had to work on it. Pick most of the knots.
I was wondering what you were going to do with the knots.
Work hard with them. Yeah, this is my plane. And that's pretty tough stuff on your tools. I got 3 of them here. Here's a little one. I made almost all my kayak parts with one of these one time. By the time I was done, the blade was like, and they get hot when they're using them too. And the friction from the blade and all my drawing. This is where I'm at. Make sure getting it ready for that. And that's what I do. We'll get up to go do something already. Here's a weird thing to sand with, like a foam block. Right here was a real big knot, or I couldn't have that much longer, but it took. You have a choice after that. You work through it clear. I know I could get a yellow seat if I have. When I come down here, I usually go. There it is, to see how it's going. Yeah, I was able to put a ridge in this. No way I really could do what I want with this. Pretty dry and many knots. Changed the whole idea. I did about 6 hours yesterday on this. Got this one. Got a lot of it out of the way anyway. It's tough. One easier to work with than the big. Just it helps on the knots though. Big one. Well, one hanging up from Paris. It signed one and gave me one over there. And then 3 of them. They have a double blade and a couple of single blades that they made it. They broke the bow at the same time. They carved another bow and tore the skin off my kayak and let it hang in my house for 5 years. Got lonesome for the water, covered it up and took off with it. I think I'm going to cut the skin off of it again. Time to change the skin. But it's 30 years old. Now I'm using airplane fabric. Just go like this. Onangan. Friends of mine come from down there and could go down and build one of those and out in the chain too. Probably at the island. Well, that kayak that was out there is the one that's in Kodiak.
It's one thing to have somebody explain, but it's another thing to actually see.
Yeah.
It's another thing to actually see. You want the length to be...
That's as tall as me.
That's as tall as you.
Yep. Very close. Like,
But it's a good reach for you from the cockpit. It reaches where you want it to reach when, because like out to the side, your balance is dependent on how you can reach with your paddle. Because of course we're always leaning. Oh, I just use my eyeballs. I go around and watch things.
No, tow a hook behind you.
Yeah.
To catch.
Oh.
Maybe you'll get a king then.
Yeah, maybe I'll get a sea lion.
My cousins took that their holiday took him.
Oh,
They tore the hook out and the sea lion got it.
yeah, that's what I'm afraid of hooking into accidentally, is having a fish on and then having a sea lion come after it. And I'm thinking, I don't like that idea.
Well, much better an orca coming in than one.
Oh yeah, and then an orca after that. Yeah, right. And then I'm sitting there having,
Yeah,
guess who's for dinner? The dummy in the kayak. Who's holding everything. Yeah, you can be taken for a ride. And you pull up a nice bare hook.
or a nice dive.
Yeah, nice. Right. Yeah, right.
Ride might be nice, but the dive might be no good.
It's one thing when you're standing on ice pulling fish up through a hole. That's a lot safer.
I was looking at a National Geographic.
Yeah.
There's this picture. You know, people are out there ice fishing,
Yeah.
but all their fish are stuck with their heads sticking into the snow, sitting up all over the ice.
Oh,
That's a nice picture. I'm like,
yeah, right.
so next time I go ice fishing, I'm gonna stick my fish in there.
You have them around you like a picket fence.
That was pretty neat.
Yeah,
Stacked up.
yeah,
He showed me pictures of it.
yeah.
Wanted to try some of my smoked fish.
Having a great old time. Yeah. Ah, yeah. I never saw anybody make a paddle in Greenland. So here is the first time I've seen somebody making a paddle. So that's pretty fat all the way down to the end where your thumb is.
Yeah? Did you want it to break when it touches something?
Ah, that's just exactly, that's good to know, because I was thinking about that.
A little bit thinner, but not much.
Yeah. That is something I hadn't thought about before. Only because I've never dealt with a paddle that is pointed in, but the opposite. But yeah, you want some strength there. Because you're not sitting there daintily paddling in perfect water.
I took hit one prong,
Oh.
so I stayed away from it.
Our spring is the steel.
Yeah, that's very old. This was going to be my carved a bow piece. Like 4 days to carve a whole mask with that. Food tooth on that right there.
Yeah, in there.
That,
Yeah, that's
I'm
very
not counting
difficult.
the shape right there. I didn't see that one,
Oof.
but I'll get by it. That's the way it is. That's all it is. All these knots won't really matter.
No, they won't matter as long as they don't affect the paddle itself. If you paint it black, then that would make it much harder for animals to see.
Yeah, I hope so. That's the purpose.
Because I know with white, they just run away, unless you're on the ice, something like that, where you have a lot of icebergs, and you look like a piece of ice.
Well, it's kind of interesting, isn't it? Flies will never. A line in your shade.
Yeah, you wind up with a line.
That's going tricky. Next paddle I do, I'm doing with a rock.
Obsidian. You know, volcanic glass. You know, they say actually quartz sharper than steel.
Some would prefer a stone tool. I can't beat that edge. No way sharper something stronger than something that breaks across. I know I've made stone tools on the beach.
Now Alfred is evening out the shaft of this paddle.
Let's leave this off the camera.
There's some things I want to do, but I just can't with this mess here. You know?
Go outside with a piece of sandpaper?
Rough stuff here. I need some curve dump these on my bow and my deck.
The grain has got to follow the shape.
I was hoping to do a yellow cedar kayak, because I already did a red cedar one.
You know, I knew he was very good with baidarka. St. Innocent. He loved paddling around in one of those. He had more fun in one of those than... He just loved it because you could get anywhere you wanted to quickly. You didn't have to wait for favorable winds.
By the time I'm done with this, someone might want it. But this kind of wood, no, I'm not going to do 5.
You could have done 5 with wood that didn't have knots in it.
Light green, yeah, clear wood.
I have never worked with a knife like that, and so that's very interesting to see what you can do with that knife.
A lot you can do with this one. You can hollow, this is what I use to hollow up my mask. Most of the time I don't use this like this.
It's just right for this.
Like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I should use it like this, but I'm like this. But, yeah, I made hole mask. If you learn how to use it, you can do anything with it.
Never owned one just because I had no idea how do you sharpen it.
And I've got the good edges.
Yeah, you have to use your whole arm with that.
It's like a darn log. I don't like logs. To me, it's a log. I like a blade that thick.
That's what I was thinking. It's too.
Right there.
I think we need to go sanding.
Yeah, I think I'll have to. We'll see what happens.
Because that's the most forgiving way to get that reduced.
This is darn.
Oh, that's a good idea.
What?
Then it leaves a black mark where that is. You need to take off some.
It's a matter of the right tool.
It's a good thing it's the same piece of wood because it's the same amount of dryness.
Yeah, it won't change.
Right. So that's a good system to peg that on.
Never eat this. This is fur stuff. I had to use this to trim it down to get past the knots and stuff. Yeah. If I was using red cedar or yellow cedar, I would have been done right away. I could do it in 2 days, I would be finished. And 6 other ones, small ones, and I've taught students to make.
Sandpaper is a good way to just gently take a little bit off.
Or make something crooked.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that you couldn't do with a
I
knife.
was using it, I guess. I'm not taking it though. Where I'm going, I could make another one. But this will be.
Didn't you know he is a special occasion?
Yeah. You got that one. Thank you. That's one way to put it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I suppose. We'll learn a lot here, though. I do.
That's the whole idea.
Quite a adventure for me. I get to go see collections, and there's a lot of people do all kinds of stuff, so make it nice. I was hoping to paint this today. I don't know if I will. Pretty slow I am. The wood though is slow.
Very hard and dry. Well, it's kiln dried wood.
Yeah. That's exactly why it's crazy.
You don't use alder ever, do you, for a paddle?
No.
It'd be too heavy and too hard.
It's nice carving.
When it's wet.
But it's really heavy stuff too. Not only heavy, it's really squirrely. Wiggly, just like its name. Pretty wood when you get the right stuff. Pretty kind of sandy brown. Pretty texture in it. Gold streak. They look real white when you're carving it. After it dries up a little. Yeah. Good. How are you going to throw a spear from a can?
Yes. Yes. I went to... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Not the easiest way to do it. Yeah, this side. Now I'm wondering why did I pick this design? Bear hunting. Don't learn, you know. These are like painting masks, you know. And then you could